everyone, welcome to my kitchen once again. My name is Onyude, and if today is your first time of watching this channel, then you are highly welcome. Welcome once again. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, please kindly do so before the end of this video. So on today's video, we are going to be cooking something special, something I call better than tomato stew soup. Can you guess what it is? It's Ofeakwu. Yes, we are going to be cooking Ofeakwu today. It's mainly for your rice. So many people likes it, and I like it too. I'm going to be showing you how you can make it and get a great result. Welcome to my kitchen once again.
So these are the ingredients for the akwu stew, akwu soup. Ofeakwu. Ofe means soup in Igbo language, so it's palm fruit soup. So this is the star ingredient of our cooking today, palm fruit. So this is palm fruit sauce. You get this when you're processing palm fruit to get palm oil. That is how you get this particular sauce in this tin. Okay, that is how you get it. For the ingredients for it, we have beef shank. You can use any meat of your choice. You can use any fish of your choice. I also have kanda. I have that one, but I'm cooking it because it's fresh, so I want to reduce the time. I have a special herb for the soup. It's called knor scent leaf. Okay, without this particular dried leaf that I have here, your Ofeakwu is not complete. Okay, you have to cook this. It will spice everything up. Back home, I will not be using the dry one. They have fresh ones back home, so but I don't have the fresh one, so I have to use this. Now I have red onions, not white onions, red onions. You have to be generous with your onions when you're cooking Ofeakwu. Then I have habanero pepper. We need that much pepper. For me, that soup has to be hot. There are some certain food that you'll be cooking. It's full of oil, so it has to be hot. So that's why I'm adding, and as I'm adding, I will even add more if there's need for it. So it has to be hot. Yes. So I have catfish chunks here. You can use any kind of fish, as I said. I have our secret ingredient, which is crayfish. It's a smaller shrimps. That's crayfish for you, smaller shrimps. So look at it. It's our secret ingredient. As in every soup in Nigeria, we use crayfish. I have my seasoning, I have my salt, and for the vegetable, we have our spinach. So now we are going to start the Ofeakwu. I'm going to show you how I cook Ofeakwu, and I'm assuring you it is going to be delicious if you follow palm fruit sauce. This is the first thing you do before adding any ingredient to your palm fruit sauce. The reason is to get rid of any possible sands, okay? Because in the process of producing the palm oil, when they cook the palm fruit, they spread everything on the background, and then it collects some dirt. So if you are living abroad and you are not sure, you are not the one that processed this, when you want to cook your Ofeakwu, then you have to do this thing I'm doing right now. You have to strain it. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to strain it to remove any possible sand or dirt, so that when you be eating, you will not be eating sands. So I have the meat stock from the kanda I cooked. I'm going to use it instead of ordinary water, because you don't want your sauce to be too watery. So that is how I do mine. I use the meat stock, kanda, whatever meat I cooked. I use it, the one I had to cook first, I use it to do the, I mix it up with the palm sauce and do the straining instead of using ordinary water. So this is what I do. I dissolve it. Adding some more. So this is what I do. And you know, palm sauce is going to rise. It's just like a concentrated tomato paste, so it's going to rise. So you need that water. So I'm dissolving it. Then I'll use a strainer to strain it. Do it first. Do it like 3 times, and you are sure there's no sand in it anymore. You'll be seeing some little sands. That is if you live in abroad. And this is how I do it. So that when you are eating, you're not chewing any sand. It doesn't feel good when you eat and you chew sand. You know what I'm talking about. This is something they cannot avoid. As I said, while processing it, it collects sand. They spread it on the bare floor to get cold. You don't process hot palm fruit. You process it to get your oil when it's cold. If it is hot, it will be like a vegetable oil. But when it's cold, it will cuddle up like fats on top of the sauce. So the oil will be on the top, and this sauce I'm making now will be at the bottom. If you are in a country where they eat palm fruit, you have palm fruit, then this video is also for you. You can try this recipe and thank me later. I'm gonna add a stick. Do it twice, 3 times until you are satisfied. Okay. So this is it. I'm gonna be throwing this ones away. Okay. Okay. So this is what I mean, everyone. Can you see this? This is what I mean. All these are sands. See? Are sands. But when you strain it, you get rid of it. Okay? I have the crayfish, the pepper, and the onions. I blend the onions because it will bring out the whole sweetness. It tastes so good when you blend your onions in some certain food. Okay, so now we are going to blend it. At the palm sauce, this is how you make oil, red oil. You can see the red oil popping up. If it continues to cook and thicken, then the oil will settle on top. But we are not making oil, we are cooking with the sauce. Okay, so now it's ready. I'm going to add the ingredients. This crayfish, blended crayfish, onions and pepper. Then I'm dried fish. Is washed. You have to wash it and remove the bones. Then the meat. This is tough. We are going to cook it in the pan sauce. We are not going to cook it with water. We have enough water to cook it. This is beef shank. So by the time it thickens, then the meat will be soft. Bouillon. Add to taste. And you remember I used the stock from the kanda to strain when I was straining the sauce. So you be careful with your salts. The last but not the least now is the dried scent leaf. Yes, it's tough, so I have to start cooking it now to soften it. If it is a fresh one, I'm not going to add it now. I will add it later at the end of the cooking. So now I'm going to cover the pot and let our Ofeakwu cook. Do you see how I'm cutting the spinach? Big, because it's going to well. Back home, I will be using pumpkin leaf, Ogili leaf, or sometimes we use heat water leaf a lot. Yeah, these two, Ogili water leaf. But mostly here I use spinach. So I cut it like this because it's gonna wet. It's already washed. We are checking on the soup. Ofeakwu. Can you see the oil settling? It's looking delicious. I'm going to allow it to reduce to the consistency that I want. It's not properly cooked yet, and the meat is not done either. Still hard, so I'm going to cover it right back and allow it to cook. So let's cover it and let it cook. By the time I come back again, we will add the spinach. Right now, look at the soup. It's looking delicious. I've added the kanda. Okay. So it's time to add the vegetable. Look at the consistency that I want. I'm going to add the vegetables right now, and then we are done for today. We are coming to the end of our video. Subscribe if you have not. Share this video, comment, hit the notification bell. God bless you all. Vegetable comes last because we don't want to overcook it. Okay. See, it's wilting already. Are you seeing our soup? Ofeakwu soup. better than tomato stew. This is better than tomato stew. There's a seasoning they sell in Walmart, they call it better than bouillon. This one is better than tomato stew. So look at it. Looks delicious. It's rich. I'm going to cover this pot and let the vegetable cook for 3 minutes. We want it still greenish. Tasting it first before I cover it up. Tasting delicious. You have to add your seasoning and taste. So I'm going to cover it up right now. Can you see the stew? Can you see the Ofeakwu? It is done. It's everything I wanted, I planned. Look at it. Can you see the green vegetables? It's still retaining the greenish color. So now I'm going to off the stove, then we dish our food. So today we made palmfruit soup, Ofeakwu. It is nutritious, delicious, healthy. This is the end of our video today. Subscribe, share the video, comment. And God bless you all. See you next time in my next video. Bye.